Hello B, what's up mate?
Oh, hi, Matt. How are you doing this fine evening? Bob, I just wanted to ring to let you know that I'm opening up the gyms again on December the 2nd.
Oh, great. You finally come to your senses.
Well, truth be told, I didn't actually know what a gym was before I got handed this petition. Anyway, happy lifting, Matt.
Well thanks mate, I appreciate that. While I've got you on the phone, I was just wondering, is there any chance that NHS staff who work incredibly hard can have a little bit of a pay rise this year?
Sorry, Matt, you're breaking up a bit there.
Boris? I think you're breaking up. Weird. That is right, boys and girls. The gyms will be opening on December 2nd after this lockdown is confirmed. The petition that obviously went to Parliament has obviously been discussed, and they have come to what I think is the right decision to open the gyms up again after this lockdown. So obviously there's going to be things in place like before, like at my gym they have the booking system and that sort of thing, and they're going to make sure that it is COVID secure and all that sort of thing, which is fine. I think that's great, but as long as the gyms are open, I think that is a priority for obviously people's physical and mental health. Obviously I've really enjoyed training here at Craig's and at John's, and to be honest with you I probably will have the occasional session still here if that's okay with them. But yeah, it is nice knowing that I will be able to go back to a gym with all of that equipment so I can do like some proper accessory work, and let's be honest, it's a little bit warmer. But as for now, I need to focus on my training day to day, and I've got squats, so still building up very slowly, just got 145 kilos for 5 reps, followed by back down sets of 2 sets of 6 on 125 kilos. I am also now massively reducing the amount of intensity on my bench just because my pec has been playing up, so that's going right back down as well, so I'm just doing a 5x5 on 100 kilos there. In other news, don't you think this sounds a little bit like an angry cat? This lockdown has finally made me lose the plot. So on the whole, I wouldn't say I'm overly precious about the equipment that I use in terms of plates and barbells, but this versus this is making me feel all kinds of weird. They're not even. Different 20 kilo plates, all kinds of weird. When Craig ordered these, he got these 320s and this random little 20 kilo plate there as well, all in the same thing when they were all meant to be this kind of 20, so that one's basically the ugly duckling of the family, but I'm sure it weighs the same. It's not going to throw me off at all. It's not going to throw me off. It didn't throw me off. Alright, so clearly, oh god, clearly the odd plates did have a little effect on me, because I only managed 2 sets on 100 kilos before feeling my pec. And so I say, take 2. Put my teeth in. So, clearly the, what's this? So clearly the odd plates did have a little effect. Take three. Clearly the odd plates did have a little effect on me, because after 2 sets on the bench I called it there, because I felt my pec go a little bit gammy, a little bit more gammy than I would have wanted. So I've decided to sack off bench this week because it's just making it worse, even doing 100 kilos. So yeah, finishing off the session with overhead press. Each week we're just progressing it by a kilo. So it's 57 kilos today. Don't worry mate, keep it on. It's not a Phoenix Fitness training session without a little bit of Lion King.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. Which one's this one?
Never forget who you are.
Never. That's true. Never forget who you are. Unless you're 87 and you have dementia, then it's not your fault. Right, let's go home, have a bath. Can you hear that high note?
No.
Disappointed, Craig. Thought you had that in your locker.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Let's start playing it.
Just dropped on my foot.
One thing we said
Yeah.
not to do.
So, Thursday today, second squat day of the week. Probably my favourite squat day of the week as well because it's safety squat bar, which is a movement which I'm really enjoying at the moment. Just doing 135 kilos for 3 sets of 6, so nothing heavy, but it is absolutely Baltic today. I'm not exaggerating. I'm pretty sure it's like -70 at the moment, so I'm just warming up. That's why I brought my yoga mat with me. Not that I ever do yoga, but I have a yoga mat, so I brought that with me to Craig's gym, and we're just doing a little bit more mobility than normal, just to make sure the blood flow is in the hips to stop any injuries from coming back. But yeah, everything's feeling pretty good at the moment, especially now that I've lightened the load on all of the movements. Everything is starting to recover a lot better. So let's get into some safety squat bar. Not even my cat. Just wanders in expecting to be fed. It's the weekend! Well, kind of. I'm actually on call with work, so I have to have my phone on me all weekend just in case I suddenly get a phone call and I need to go out and see a service user. But so far the phone hasn't rung, so I am free to enjoy my weekend as normal, which is basically just going to consist of recovery once again because I don't train over the weekend, and what better way to do it than with this massive haul of Black Friday My Protein. So I've got some whey protein, which is just the standard. These are just free, which came with it. These are just samples. This is the creme brulee, which is actually really good. I actually recommend that one because that tastes pretty good. And something that I got, which I don't normally get, is some overnight protein. So it's basically casein, and it's a slower releasing protein, so it's meant to release slower into your bloodstream overnight. So anything to help with recovery. I mean, the science is like 50-50, you know, and this sort of stuff when supplements, but if it just boosts up my protein intake throughout the day, then I think that's a bonus anyway. So I thought I might as well make the most of the Black Friday sale. Going to be making sure I'm doing my stretches as well over the weekend, because that has really been helping going into each training week. The training week in general has been okay. I'm enjoying, well, I say I'm enjoying the lifting at the moment. Obviously it's a lot lighter, but I'm quite enjoying taking things back and really focusing on technique and warm-ups and that sort of thing, because I definitely got a little bit complacent and just sort of rushed my warm-ups and that sort of thing, definitely during the when the gyms were open with the booking system, because I felt like I had to really rush my sessions. But when I'm at Craig's, I don't have to rush. I can really take my time and be a little bit more methodical with what I'm doing. Unfortunately, bench, I had to sack that off this week just because I felt another little nibble in my pec. So I decided just to take a whole week off of that and just let that fully recover before starting really light again next week. So overall, everything is very light and fairly boring at the moment in terms of training, but you know, sometimes you just have to take a step back to take steps forward. It's that old cliche, but it's true. I don't want to just make myself more and more injured and just make, you know, the comeback almost impossible just by constantly injuring myself. But yeah, I'm enjoying the process. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Looking forward to another week. Oh, that's the other thing. Next week the gym's open, so I'm actually going to be training in a gym at the back end of next week. So I am really looking forward to that as well. I'm potentially going to go down to Trojan, which is a gym about 20 minutes away from me. Just because I'm really not a fan of the booking system at the gym I go to, Warfield. I just feel so rushed going in there, and then you have a sort of 15-minute wait out in the cold before you go back in again, so then you warm down and then you have to spend another 15 minutes warming up, so it's just not ideal, but that's not going to be happening at Trojan. So yeah, potentially going to look to get a membership down there, so really looking forward to that. But yeah, that's everything for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please leave it a like as always if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week. Take care, peace!